So first of all, I'll show you what type of project we are going to create today. So I have already created that project. So I'll show you that first. And then I'll show you how to create it. Okay, so we are going to create a classroom scene today in which we have to calculate the sum and average of two numbers. This time, numbers will be entered by students, not by, we will not enter the numbers by ourselves. So I'm going to click on T so that teacher can ask a question. So teacher is asking to enter a number. So let us enter 10 and I am going to press the enter key now. Teacher is asking this time. Enter. So students, what will be the sum of these two numbers? Now this is what teacher is asking. So now I have to press S so that student can reply, ma'am, the sum of numbers will be 25 and the average of these numbers will be 12.5. Very good. Okay, so this is what teacher is replying. So this type of program you have to create. It is not compulsory that you will also take the same background or the same scene which I have created. Background of your choice. Maybe you can display a conversation between two friends, or it can be a beach scene, it can be ocean scene, it can be anything. It can be the conversation between the animals also. So like this, you just have to calculate the sum and average of two numbers. So let us start with this. Let us understand how to do that. So I am opening a new project of Scratch. Because this is a conversation between two different sprites, so it means we have to declare the variables which will be common for both, so that if teacher is asking two questions and the variables are getting stored in the sprite of the teacher, then the student also have to calculate the sum of these two numbers and average of these two numbers. So the same variable should be available with the student also. So we have to make declare the variables like this. I'm going to choose a background. So I'm taking something like this. I'm going to remove this sprite and I'll choose two different sprites, one of a teacher and a student. I also wanted to increase the size of the teacher. So instead of 100, I'm going to make it 140. Okay, now I'm taking one more sprite for a student. But the size is too big, so I have to reduce the size of the student. So I'm making it 70. Okay, now place it wherever you want to place. Now the student should face towards the teacher. So we will go to the costume. And flip horizontally. Okay. Now I also wanted to change the colors. Okay. Now we have to start the conversation. Designing part is done. So let us go to the code window now. So first of all, I have to declare the variable. So we will go to the palette of in the from the palette block palette. We will go to the variable. Now make a variable. This time we have to make the variable for both the sprites together. So we will declare it as for all sprites. So I'm taking a variable a. Next variable I am declaring as b. Third variable I am declaring sum. Fourth variable I am declaring average. And I'm going to place it like this: A, B, then sum, and then average. Okay, now we have to start the coding part. So first of all, we will write some code for the teacher, and then we will write few lines of codes for the student. So first we will go to the events block and drag this. First you need to check that your teacher should be selected. So I'm going to change the name of the teacher also. So this is teacher and this is student. Okay, now come to the teacher, click on the sprite of the teacher. Now choose this option when space key is pressed. So instead of space key, I am selecting T from the keyboard. T is for teacher and S is for student. So if we will select T. When T key is pressed, then what we have to say, the teacher will ask student something, or a teacher will say student to enter two values A and B. So we will go to the looks block, and first she will say hello students. Now she will ask a question. So we will go to sensing block, and then she will ask, instead of what is your name, we will write enter a number. She will ask the student to enter a number. Then we have to, whatever the number student will enter, we have to save it somewhere. So we will go to variables, and then click on drag this block, set A to the answer which student will reply. So we will go to sensing block again, and there is an option of answer. Drag this block into this block. Okay, next is, now again she will ask the student to enter one more variable. So again we will drag this block for to ask, and here change the message, enter one more number. And again we have to save that number. So we will set, this time we have to set B to the answer. So again we will go to the sensing block and drag the block of answer. Okay, now the teacher has asked two things from the student, and the student has answered it also. And the number is saved in A and B. Now the teacher will say So we will go to the looks and drag this block. So now she will ask, so what will be the sum and average of these numbers? So this is what the teacher is asking from the student. So this is just a message. She don't have to take any value from the student this time. So instead of ask block, we are just using the say block. So she will say this to the student, and now we have to write the coding for the student. So this is done. Now go to the student sprite and go to events. Drag this block first when S key is pressed this time. When S key is pressed, what we have to do? We have to go to variables and set. This time we have to set sum. So set sum to A plus B. So we will drag this operator first. Now drag A and B variables here. Sum equals to A plus B. Now drag it inside this. Now because the student will say something also, so we will go to and we will drag this think block first. Is already written here. So the student will behave like we have to behave like the student is thinking. Ma'am, the sum of these numbers will be. Now you have to write say. You have to drag this block say. Now instead of hello, we have to print the answer. So we will go to variable and drag sum. So say, the statement will be like this. Ma'am, the sum of these two numbers will be, and then the result will come here. Next is again, we have to calculate the average also. So we will again use these three blocks only. So first is set. This time we have to calculate average. Go to operators. To calculate average, you will use this operator and go to variables now. Average is sum divided by 2. So sum and then write 2 and now drag it into this area. Now again go to think and say. And ma'am, and the average. And the average of numbers. And the average of numbers is here. You have to drag the block of average. Okay, so everything is done. So student is also replying now. So now we have to change for the waiting time also. So for wherever you are putting the messages, you can make it 4 seconds so that message should be readable. In the teacher block also, whenever the messages are coming, hello students, enter a number. So you can make it for 3 seconds. And this message is a long message, so we can make it till 4 seconds. Okay. Now the last thing is when the teacher will because now student is also replying, so after that the student should also get some motivation that whether he is answering the correct or not, his answer is correct or not. So we will go to again events, and this time we will drag this block when the sprite is clicked. So it means when you will click on teacher, then she will say very good to the student or excellent, whatever the message you want to give. So we will go to the looks block again and drag this. Say instead of hello, you can write excellent, or you can write very good. Very good, exclamation mark, and wait for 2 or 3 seconds. So this program is done. We have done the coding part also. We have done the designing part also. Let us save it. So we'll go to file, save to your computer. Choose the location wherever you want to save. So I'm going to save it with addition and sum. Let us check it now. Now we cannot run it by pressing the flag because we have used few different things this time. So we need to press T for the teacher, S for the student, and for the last message of very good, we have to press, we have to click on the teacher. So first I'm going to press the T. So first I'm pressing on T. Nothing is happening. Let us check. When T key is pressed, right, it is for the teacher only. Okay. So I have pressed the T. The teacher is asking enter a number. So let us enter a number 10 and then press on enter key. Enter one more number. So this time I'm entering 20 and enter. So as you can see, the messages coming behind, going behind the variable. So we have to change the position, it means. So let us decrease the size, or you can shift these variables to some other location. You can place it here. Okay, now let us check from the beginning. So I'm pressing on T. Hello students. Enter a number. So I'm entering 20 this time. Enter one more number. Again, the message is not coming completely. It means you have to shift it again. Okay, we can place it here also because no message will appear here. So we can place these blocks here instead of top, at top. Okay, let's check now. So I'm pressing on T. Hello students. enter a number. So 10. Enter one more number. So this time 20. So students, what will be the sum and average of these numbers? This teacher is asking. Now student has to reply. So we will click on S. Ma'am, the sum of these numbers will be 30 and the average of the numbers is 15. Now you have to click on the teacher so that she can appreciate the student. Very good. So like this, you have to create a program and you have to upload it on Atlantic also. This is totally up to you that you are making a conversation between a student and a teacher, or maybe only two animals are talking to each other there and then they are calculating the sum and average. But the question will remain same. That is, you have to calculate the sum and average of two numbers. I hope it is clear to everyone how we did it. We have declared variables. We have declared few variables as the variables for all the sprites, so that they can interchange the numbers and the values with each other. And then for student, we have done a different coding, and for the teacher, we have done a different coding. So both the codings, you while at the time of uploading this program on Atlantic, you have to take the screenshot of both the coding window. There is one coding window for the teacher, and then you will click on the coding window of the student and then take the screenshot of these two windows and upload it separately. And for the output, you can click only a single image just to show how it works, or maybe you can click on I'll press on student and one message is coming and then you can take the screenshot. No need to take the screenshots of each and every message. You can just click a single screenshot and then you can upload it as an output. So coding is compulsory because everything I can check with the help of coding only, but as an output you can click on either T or either S, and then you can take the screenshot and you can upload it. No need to take the screenshots on of each and every part of the screen, right? But the coding is compulsory so that I can check how you have made the coding and is it correct or not. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone now.